New Blazers owner Tom Dundon is answering accusations about being cheap, saying he prioritizes efficiency and winning over all else. Dundon, on a podcast, spoke publicly for the first time since his introduction press conference in April. Evan Watson joins us with Dundon's latest thoughts on the future of the Blazers here in Portland and also how he plans to run the team. Evan.
Yeah, Tim, and it's interesting. He did apologize for one move that he made here recently. Specifically, that's leaving the Blazers' two-way players at home while for the opening weekend of the playoffs, that is. He said he just made a mistake and didn't understand the league, and he corrected it for the San Antonio series, but he insists, Dundon does, that he'll spend where it matters most on promising players and anything that boosts the chance of winning. Tom Dundon leads the Trailblazers' new ownership group, and already he's faced some media reports and criticism saying he may be too frugal. On the Game Over podcast with Max Kellerman and Rich Paul, Dundon said he'll spend where it matters most, including paying luxury tax penalties to build the Blazers roster.
I want to run the business properly, but I want to win more than I want to make money. And that seems kind of obvious if you're in this business, right? Winning's the only reason you do it. Why would you buy a team? I hope we're in a position where going in the tax means we have a chance to win. And if we have a chance to win, the tax is irrelevant.
Dundon's ownership group is currently negotiating with the city of Portland over potential Moda Center renovations. The team wants the project to be fully publicly funded, and there's some fear that Dundon could look to move the team away if he doesn't get his way. But Dundon emphasized a commitment to Portland, saying it's similar to when he bought the Carolina Hurricanes in the NHL.
When I bought the Hurricanes, all I heard was, because I was from Texas, we were going to move the team to Houston. You know, moving a team's difficult. We didn't move the Hurricanes. We ended up getting a deal done. And we went through the same thing in Portland. Before I even bought the team, I had an agreement with the city and the state. They've already approved half of it. Assuming that all gets done, then this is a non-story. So, for me, it's never been really a thing. You didn't buy the team to move it. We bought the Portland Trailblazers.
Dundon brushed off a few other reports, saying it just makes sense to avoid late checkout fees for staff members at hotels on the road, and now he knows that fans seem to prefer T-shirts over towels for playoff games. He says, as an owner, he wants to maximize value and create a winning culture.
And all this other stuff, I think about being efficient. I'm worried about parking spaces and getting in and out of lines, and all I think about is our fans want to come in, and how do I get them in quicker? And
really interesting. Well, Evan, Dundon and his team have a big decision to make soon, which is who's going to coach the Trailblazers next season.
Right, that's right, Tim. And some reports have said that he wants to offer a league-low salary. Right. Now, in this podcast specifically, Dundon talked about hiring a coach for the Hurricanes, the Carolina Hurricanes in 2018. That coach is still in charge there, and Dundon called him the best in the league. The Hurricanes, for what it's worth, are currently in the conference finals, undefeated through 2 rounds of playoff hockey. The Blazers coach hire is definitely something to watch as we learn more about how the Blazers will operate under this new ownership.
Yeah, and eventually we'll find out probably how much they're going to pay him.
That's true.
Him or her, I should say. You never know.
Of course.
So, yeah, good. Yeah. Right. Thanks, Evan.